Hello, good day everyone. Teacher Lean is here for another topics from our book Side by Side, third edition, or book number 3. Alright, let's start now with our page for today. Alright, it's 29. Let's do the dialogue. Alright. Could you do me a favor? Sure, what is it? I have two blank and I don't have a blank. Could I possibly borrow yours? Let's say I have to buy something. Alright, buy something and I don't have a money. Alright, I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't have one. Oh, do you know anybody who does? Yes, you should call and then the name. I'm sure he or she will be happy to lend you something. Alright, thanks, I'll call him, her, or them right away. Okay, let's say, for example, number 1, fix my front steps. Hammer. Okay, let's say, could you do me a favor? Sure, what is it? I have to fix my front steps. Fix my front steps. And I don't have a hammer. Alright, like that. Similar conversation for number 2. I have to assemble my new bookshelf. Screwdriver. Next, write a composition dictionary. Next, adjust my satellite dish. I need a ladder. Number 5, go to a wedding. I need a tuxedo. And for the last box, you can say, I have to, you can give your own. Have to memorize the script. Memorize the script. I have, but I don't have the copy of it. Like that. And you can give your own. Alright, next. How to say it, asking for a favor. A, could you do me a favor? There are another way. Could you possibly do me a favor? Could you do a favor for me? Could I ask you a favor? Sure, what is it? Alright, and that's it. Now let's have something from page 30, reading. Look at these pictures. And I want you to read it with me. Saying goodbye. Mr. and Mrs. Karpov are at the Moscow airport. They are saying goodbye to their son Sasha and his family. It's a very emotional day. In a few minutes, Sasha and his family will get on a plane and fly to Canada. They won't be coming back. They are all leaving Russia permanently, and Mr. and Mrs. Karpov won't be seeing them for a long, long time. Sasha and his family are excited about their plans for the future. They are going to stay with his wife's relatives in Toronto. Sasha will work in the family's restaurant. His wife, Marina, will take any job she can find during the day, and she'll study English at night. The children will begin school in September. Alright, next. Mr. and Mrs. Karpov are both happy and sad. They are happy because they know that their son will have a good life in his new home. However, they are sad because they know they are going to be very lonely. Their apartment will be quiet and empty, and they won't see their grandchildren grow up. Someday, Mr. and Mrs. Karpov will visit Toronto, or perhaps they'll even move there. But until then, they are going to miss their family very much. As you can imagine, it's very difficult for them to say goodbye. Oh, that's a sad story. How about you? Tell about an emotional day in your life when you had to say goodbye. Tell about your plans for the future. Alright, reading checkup. True or false? Number 1. Sasha and his family will be leaving Russia for a few minutes. Yes, it's true. Okay. Next, Marina's relatives live in Toronto. Number 3, Mr. Karpov is happy and Mr. Karpov is sad. Oh, it's false. They are both happy and both sad. Mr. and Mrs. Karpov might move to Toronto. Yes, that's true, might, in the future. Number 5, Mr. and Mrs. Karpov are sad because they'll be at the Moscow airport until they visit Toronto or move there. Oh, it's false, of course. They are not going to stay just in the airport, but in the place. Alright. And I hope that you like and learn something from our story. This is Teacher Lynn. We'll have another topic on our next video. See you.